Hello and welcome along, everybody. How are we doing this evening? Sorry for the slightly late start. I literally got in the door 10 minutes ago. I have been out to see the Halloween show at the Hippodrome in Great Yarmouth this afternoon. So yeah, we literally got in the door about quarter past 8. So been fantastic. I had a really good evening. Mark B747, welcome along. Devilsman66, welcome along. Farmer Karen, welcome along. Sneethy, welcome along. We have got people coming in on YouTube as well. Hello, everybody coming in on YouTube. FS25, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. I am just loading into the game so that we can get cracking on some realism experiment tonight. Redman76, welcome along. Lee B1, welcome along. So yeah, it's going to be a slightly shorter stream this evening because obviously I've started half an hour late. But yeah, it's been good. I think I finally cracked the mod sync. I think I finally got all the mods synced and cleaned up and everything. I'm sure somebody will tell me at some point if I haven't. I got a lot of brand stuff to sort. Hello, Potato. Welcome along. Oh, one thing I found is that there is no rhyme or reason to the way many things are stored on the mod hub. It is nuts. Hey, Yolo V6. Welcome along. Hey, Paul Sinclair, welcome along. I am doing well, thank you. My dad is fine. I know I'm doing well. I do need to probably give him a call. Cheers, Paul Sinclair. Craig Hughes, welcome along. Right. Oh, I am in. Let's see. Did we get any mods released this weekend? I don't know if we did. No, we haven't had any mods released this weekend. And I don't think there's anything particularly from last week I want. So, yeah. I will get the game loading and then we'll switch over to the other screen. There we go. Hello, welcome along. This is starting. Yeah, we are starting. No, it's not starting. Hey, Craig Hughes. I think I said hello to you, but welcome along. Right, yeah, big week ahead of us this week. Expecting early access to islands fishing at the end of the week. Cannot wait for that. Really looking forward to that. And then doing so next weekend, big streaming weekend. I'll be streaming for a lot of the weekend, planning to do 6+ hours a day, all over the weekend. So yeah, come join us for that big celebration. Finally getting a British map for Farm Sim. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, so going to be celebrating that next weekend. Yeah, I've got another realism experiment before then. We've got Wednesday, there'll be a realism experiment. Which, as I said last time, I've got to be careful because I don't want to give anything away because I'm not allowed to give anything away. In case I have things installed by that, but it is going. I'm looking forward to it, Craig. I am very much looking forward to it. And big congrats on 40K. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, we've hit 47,000 subscribers on YouTube. We are continuing our march to 50K by next May. We need to do about 500 subs a month, and I'm doing about 250 at the moment. So I'm hoping the increased interest in Highlands DLC plus increased videos might encourage some more subs. We hope. But yeah. Hey Daisy, welcome along. Right. Let's move along across to the following morning, 6 a.m. Hope the drivers aren't realistic. What, to Scotland? Hey Jeremy15, welcome along. Jory Ma, welcome along. I will try and say hello to everybody. We've got a fair amount of cost Our loan was 13,000. Yeah, our loan is the thing that costs us the most. There is in the shop a solid stand for 31,000. I don't think. Wow, is that that's a disc error? Yeah. Right, we need to clear this place up because this place has become a bit of a mess, and we need to get some of those into storage and do some other bits and pieces. We've got rain on the way. You never let us. That's true. Right, we now got 3 pieces of kit of various color greens, basically. I've got no game sound. That is because I have forgotten to switch that back. There we go. No, I need to go into reverse. Okay, put this out here. I've driven in Scotland. It's fine. Now we're into July. Oh, we're hoping actually to maybe get some contracts. Mowing, spraying. Oh, no, we don't have we've got some mowing contracts, so we could go do some mowing today. We've got a fertilizing contract. I could go do that on 16. Ooh. We've got a round baling contract for 20 grand. I might go and do that actually. We'll try out our Unimog on that maybe. That would be a good test of our Unimog. Woo. Stick the baler on it and go and have a crack with that. Hey Loma Ranger, welcome along. Yeah, 2 things of herbicide. I have a baling contract, yes. I do have a baling contract today. Oh, and now we have a baling contract. We can, you see, I think, oh wow, with the high tech, yeah, we'll take that. I'll borrow the items for that. The other one I can do without needing a contract or a card plate, but that one I do. So we'll go and do that. I now have a baling contract. We're going to be doing a couple of baling contracts today, I think, then. Go around. And we have overdue taxes of 500 from Sneethy. Could you go back to contracts page, scroll down a bit? Can't see all the cons of it. So contracts that we have are bale wrapping, baling, fertilizing, mowing, spraying, so herbicide, and we can't do the tedding because the tedding doesn't work. So yeah, bale wrapping, baling, fertilizing, and mowing and spraying are the contracts. If anybody wants to do a contract card. Ah. It seems my ghost wants my attention. What is it? Which one of the contracts is my favorite? I'm happy to do any contract. I don't know if the ghost in this house is a he or a she, but they do like to throw things around from time to time, as you just saw. Waylon Timblick, welcome along. First time actually they've done something like that on camera. Normally it's just me. It's been a little while since they've done that as well. Hi, Steam Fan. Is there a wheel that works on PS5 and on PC? Yes, Mark. So PS5 would be one of the other Thrustmaster wheels. I don't think the T248 I think is Xbox. There is a Thrustmaster equivalent, but I don't know what the number is. It's around about that. Also the Logitech G923 I believe is both Xbox and PlayStation. Go. Hello, Bert Sorace. Hello, John Granger. Welcome along, both of you. Logitech wheels will work, yeah. Oh, no. Why did I put that down? Turn that off. G29 and G923 are both PS. Yes. Right. So we'll take this. I'm going to hook the baler up to this for the round bale contract. We're going to do that in a bit. First, we're going to go and do this square bale contract that we got with the Heiser mat. Oh, look at how small that looks on this. We're a good level of round bale mat, so that's all good. Right. Organized well, yes. It's a tractor technically. I think it's dual use, but yeah, it's classed in game as tractor. Do I have room for goats? I do have room for goats, Sneethy, yes. It is a little bit of both, that's very true. So I saw one of these carting. I think we've got to buy a goat. We've got to buy a goat. Done that. So we will have to buy a goat this evening when we go back to the farm. I hope there's a good one in the thing, otherwise we're gonna have to buy the best one we can find. I have 2 cards, but have cooldown if you get to it before I play it. It looks kind of goofy. I see these around. I see these around the UK all the time. Last comment. Where's your last comment, Paul? Will the G29 work on PS5 as I'm not using my wheel at the moment? I'm live. Yeah, I think the G29 is a PlayStation wheel, so it should work. We've got to buy 2 goats. This has got automatic gearing, right? Which field are we doing this with? 8, which is right outside. Excellent. G923 is Xbox and PlayStation. It's multi. The G920 is Xbox only, but the 923 is both Xbox and PlayStation. Oh, we need to unfold the baler. Right, away we go. Just realized, yeah, thinking the 920, yeah. So the first ever wheel I had was a G29. My second wheel was a G923. My third wheel was a Thrustmaster T248. I also have a Thrustmaster T128. And then this is my 5th wheel. G923 works on both PlayStation and Xbox. That thing, the Unimog, the last video, yeah. Yeah, that was the Unimog. We finally got one. And I'm probably looking to replace the Fent with something slightly less powerful now. We don't need quite such a powerful second tractor. One thing I didn't check is what the status of our peas is. Oh, there's a bit of water on this field. Yeah, there's a few fields that are ready to harvest. Our peas are close. Our peas are very close. So I'm thinking not. So a week on Wednesday, we will probably be harvesting our peas. So we have until then to earn enough money to do that. Or maybe we'll get a new tractor. Maybe we'll get, we could do with a carting tractor. Maybe we'll get the, well, maybe we'll get either the New Holland or the JCB. I'm processing my barley on my Saxlingham farm now and bought myself a TMR mixer building. Got some winter wheat planted and got a skid steer for loading TMR mixer. Nice. Yeah, we need to start making some more money off our farm, I think. It's annoying because I think if it didn't rain, Well, actually, we don't want it to. We want it to be as dry as possible in August to try and make some hay. We need to make some hay. How long have I been? Never seen you on at 8 p.m. I am. So I was a little bit late this evening because I went to Great Yarmouth, and we went to the Hippodrome. We went to see their spooktacular show that was on. Had a fantastic time. Really recommend it. It was absolutely brilliant. But didn't get home until 8:15. So that's why I was slightly late starting tonight. Hey, unknown Kansas boy, welcome along. Yeah, only been in game about 15 minutes. Can't wait to use the 2020 JCB from the Highlands DLC. Yeah, it looks like a nice tractor, that. I've also, those of you who haven't seen the Facebook post today, I'm also aiming to soft launch Farm Sim UK by the end of November. So that, you know, those of you in the know will be able to go on it and test it and tell me what you think. As I add more features to it. Taking the mini V out to trick or treating on Friday? I am, so I will be. So I'll be taking a break from my Friday stream to go trick or treating with the twins, and then I'll be back streaming in the evening. So yeah. It's on Twitch, yes. Actually, YOLO! ! Stream loots. If you want to play them on YouTube, you can play the cards on YouTube as well. ! Stream loots. Hey Fierce, welcome along. I am currently doing some baling. We're doing a baling contract. Isn't that JCB from the old Classics DLC? No, it's not. It's a completely different tractor. So the JCB in the Modern Classics was a 150. It's a slightly newer JCB. It's not exactly the same tractor. Hey, Gaming Rig 2001, welcome along. Meanwhile, my daughter's finally here. I say, weighing incredible 9 pounds 7 ounces. Oh, congratulations, Gaming Rig. Now is the time for a lot less sleep. Very similar shape, yes. Right, we're going to do alternate rows because we're at this corner of the field. Will Wednesday be my last day for a week because of Highlands? So, yes, so plans for streaming. Fierce, this game is Farming Simulator 25. Plans for streaming over the next week. Wednesday will be Realism Experiment. Then I will be streaming on Friday from as soon as I am able to stream. I will be streaming Highlands. There'll be 2 streams on Friday. There'll be an afternoon stream and an evening stream. Then on Saturday, I will be streaming most of the day. Sunday, I will be streaming most of the day. And Monday, I will be streaming most of the day. So we'll be exploring the Highlands fishing DLC for 4 days straight. Doing a lot of streams, looking to do at least 8 hours per day for 3 days, for 4 days, sorry. Yeah, and then we'll be back on the Realism experiment a week on Wednesday. But laying in her hospital bed, staying overnight, hoping to be home tomorrow. That's awesome. That is awesome. And then I'm hoping, so this week I've got a little bit of time off. I can spend some time with my twins, but I'm also hoping this week to start producing stuff for a full schedule. So a week on Tuesday, I'm hoping to have out the first episode of my Let's Play series on Highlands. Hopefully that works, YOLO. Yeah, there we go. Click on that link, YOLO. That will take you to Streamloots, where you can get hold of cards. Oh, 43%, not doing too badly considering the shape of this field. This is going along nicely. Yeah, I was partly hoping to have Farm Sim UK up because I want to get back to a full schedule, and of course developing a website is really cutting into my ability to get a full schedule going again. So I really need to have that site finished. How to get a Unimog? Follow that link, Z or Z. That is where my Unimog comes from. We are making good progress on here. 50% of the way through the field. This field is such an odd shape. Such an odd shape. Think about those cards. Awesome, YOLO. My pleasure, Z. Yeah, they're really great, YOLO. So you can, as I said, you can help or hinder me on here. One of the ways people love to use them to help me out is, as I said, the contracts cards. The contracts cards are a big help in the Realism experiment because people can because the rules for contracts from cards are different to the rules for contracts that I pick. So I can't do any extra contract work like this unless I have the equipment to do it. Am I collecting the bales? No, I'm not collecting and keeping bale contracts. Bales, no. I would, but I don't feel that's in the spirit of the realism experiment. So that's why I'm not doing it. I miss every little helps on Twitch channel points. The situation is what it is, Steam fan.
Jesse Kando 27 asked me, how do you prepare your Fruit Loops? Are you having a laugh? First, you grab the bloody bowl, yeah? Then, you carelessly throw in the Fruit Loops, like you're feeding pigeons. Drown that mess in milk and shove it down your gullet. It's breakfast, not brain surgery.
Oh, fantastic. Have I got the live reversing camera on this model? I think so, because yeah, this is a Mercedes pack. Yes, I have. Look, you can see my you can see the baler in the camera, which is really cool. What was that? That was Gordon Ramsay, the Gordon Ramsay AI. Exclamation mark Tangia if you want to run one of the AI chats or one of the AI question bots. Milk and cereal. What? No. Cereal without milk is a travesty. It's dry and horrible. What was for supper? I have not had supper this evening. Do you have an auto mod? Honestly, they're heavenly for doing bales. Yeah, auto load mods though aren't realistic, so that's why I don't use them. Especially on the realism experiment, I do not use auto load mods. I'm much happier stacking my own bales. If you put milk in, it goes all solid and gross. So not if you eat it swiftly enough. Camera should be base game feature. Paul, it has been it's certainly been raised with Giants about how awesome that is, and how hopefully we're going to see it in more equipment. I don't know. I would guess it will be a base game feature for the next iteration of Farm Sim. Did I enjoy the extra hour sleep? No, I enjoyed the extra hour working on Farm Sim UK. I went to bed an hour later so I could work on my website, is what happened last night. I did not get an extra hour sleep. Hey, Bands and Brian, welcome along. I instead decided to program. Are there other people other than Gordon Ramsay and Jeremy Clarkson? There is on Tangier. The reason why we get Jeremy Clarkson and Gordon Ramsay so much is because I have them available to do for channel points over on Twitch. So I'll into Tangier, Tangia. If I'm going vanilla game, no mods, I use bale transport trailer that has a conveyor belt on the left side that picks up bales. Yeah, I use that because that is realistic. So that is a realistic piece of kit that exists. Okay, see you in a minute. They should have called it Anja instead of. Well, it's not all AI, Joyma. There's other things. There's other things that come up on screen. There's GIFs and other small videos and things. I missed a bit. I thought I missed a bit. This truck is stupidly powerful. But it only has one working trailer in the game. Put the link in there for anybody who does want it. I think that works. Maybe it's not a command. Maybe I haven't put it in there. No. Average One, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Should definitely be a command over on Twitch. Auto stackers are allowed in the area. Yeah, so I've got an auto stacker on here. No, it seems there is not a Tangier command. I thought there was. I will have to sort that. That is on my list of things to do. Then. I'm a console player, but look at your setup. I'm dead jealous. I may switch to PC. Great content, by the way. Oh, thank you, Aiden.
Mystic Smiler asked me, Gordon people in Virtual Farmers. Chatter saying, put milk on cereals. They go all soggy. Is it better with milk or without on cereals? Are you a bloody idiot? Of course. It's better with milk, you donkey. Otherwise, you're just eating dry, sugary crap.
What I said.
You need the milk to soften it, you moron.
That's what I said. Jordan agrees with me for once. Hey, that's Mr. Ginge to you. Welcome along. That's what I said. Perhaps because on Twitch you can use the groats. No, Tangier is in the description it's in the about us section on Twitch, and I think there might even be a button. Ooh, I didn't realize that the yellow bar is almost full. We might actually hit the target this month. Here comes the hail. This might not actually affect the moisture level. But it is our second bout of hail in 2 days. In July as well. You convinced me not to read perfect. Oh, now Jesse's asking a question. These are the important questions, chat. These are the questions we need
Jesse
answered.
Kando 27 asks me, what is the correct way? Jam on peanut butter or peanut butter on jam? Ah, the age-old question, like choosing between a Ferrari and a Lamborghini. But let's be honest, it's all about precision and balance. You start with peanut butter on the bread, like putting the engine in the car. Then you add the jam, like applying that perfect layer of paint. It's a sequence, my friend, not a free-for-all. The peanut butter keeps the jam from soaking in, keeping it tidy, like a well-oiled machine.
There we go. That's the way I round out to as well. The idea of trying to put peanut butter on the top of jam, that cannot work. That absolutely just cannot work. Hey, Sim Guy, welcome along. I'm good, thank you. Did you ever have Mackey's for tea? No, I didn't. I might tomorrow night. Do you know what? I really want to try McDonald's new Taste of the World menu that came out this week. There's some very interesting ones. The new burger that's on it sounds really nice. I think it's not the Australian one, it's the other one. It is a double quarter pounder. Oh, it's the Canadian one, the Canadian burger that they've got. I really want to try that. Hey, you Phil, welcome along. Yeah, I really want to try that burger. It sounds delicious. And yeah, I want to give it a try. There's the last row, 97%. We should get it with this. But yeah, tomorrow the twins and my wife are off to visit a friend of my wife's, and so I am. So the likelihood is I will be having supper on my own. KFC, I do love a good KFC pool. I haven't had KFC in a while, mainly because I was doing the McDonald's Monopoly all the time that my dad was in hospital. There we go. Contract is done and dusted. This hail will clear soon. Whoa! That was my fault. It does. Not as expensive as a not as expensive as an Indian. Oh my god, curry is so expensive these days. Right, we'll collect that one, and I am going. Oh, we've got 2 round baling contracts, 38 and 40. We can do both of these, so I'm going to accept that, and I'm going to accept that, and we'll go and do both of these. 36 first, and then 40, because 40 is right by our farm. Making a Lego Lamborghini Hurricane while watching. Very cool. As I said, I think for Christmas special, we're probably going to build my Lego Forage Harvester this year. Tried the new burger and it's not special. Yeah, but I'm a big fan of the quarter pounder with cheese, Thefisherj, and it just sounds like it's it nicely improves the quarter pounder with cheese. So I want to go and give it a try. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's gonna pull. Whoa, did you see that? KFC tends maybe since I refuse to even know. I really like, so if I'm going KFC, I am gonna go Zinger Tower box meal. Oh my lord, with baked beans. Fantastic. I'm watching the Mexican Grand Prix F1 race while watching me. Nice, Paul. Rather have the quarter pounder over the new burger. Oh really? I am up for trying new things. I'm also intrigued to try the Australian burger with the pineapple in it. That's the new, that's the new McDonald's burger. Oh look, we got some. Oh my god. Oh, this fog down the bottom here. The fog clings to the bottom space here like nobody's business. I think I've taken the wrong road though. Oh no, I haven't. 36 at the end of this. Can we ask KFC to sponsor community meetup food? We can meet up in a KFC. No pineapple on burger. You see, I could lose viewers over this next thing. I have no issue with pineapple on pizza. There, I've said it. I like a good Hawaiian pizza. You cannot convince me otherwise. Only pineapple on pizza. I'm like Galcomp. No. If you actually spend long enough on the things, then sometimes you can save money through buying something completely different to what you're going, but that allows you to swap that. That's very true. Pineapple pizza is unfollow on the one side with BF on this one. I don't have it often, but I like a good Hawaiian pizza. I have a stupid rich friend who claims that his PC has about 40 to 50k built into his PC. I've seen it, it's not, I don't believe it's possible. That's if you did maybe if you did a really super custom build, I would, Lewis, I would be amazed. 40 to 50k in he would have to have, there would have to be a 5090 in it at the very least. Probably fully water cooled with a custom cooling setup. I would probably say a custom shape, a custom case, a custom case for that. Yeah, I honestly think if you're spending 40 to 50 grand on a gaming PC, you have more money than sense for a start. I mean, I don't have a custom wall screen. Yeah, 10k for a custom wall case with liquid cooling. Yeah, I would be amazed if anybody had spent, if you've spent 40, 50k on your computer, someone's ripped you off. It's probably where I would go. Everything's liquid cooled and fully built it himself, then it's not a 40, 50k computer. Because you won't spend 40 to 50k on a PC that you build yourself, because the really expensive place that you the big expense for a computer like that is getting somebody to do all the custom loops and everything. If you're doing that all yourself, you're not going to spend 40 to 50k on the PC. He has 3 custom build ones he used to mine crypto, so he's pretty geeky with tech. Yeah, yeah, no, 40 to 50k for a PC is ridiculous. DDR5, so my computer runs with DDR4. It has 64 gig of RAM in it, and it's 5080. Cheers, Baba Karen. Yeah, if you're spending 40 to 50k on a PC, I'm sorry, in my opinion, you have more money than sense. There's better things to spend 40 to 50k on. $40 to 50. Oh yeah, absolutely, Dromat. Yeah, you could, but again, you're then getting a stupidly crazy workstation processor for a PC that is never going to use that. Never going to use that. Where'd you get all the gamepad joystick? Exclamation mark Horry, Stannis, to find this setup. Yeah, you could, if you go and get some of the ridiculous workstation processors, yeah, you could probably get up to 40, 50k. It is... You tell him that he's 34 with 5 stepkids and a board. Good on him. He's obviously made a lot of money, but there's a phrase that I like, which is a fool and his money is easily parted. If he's got 1.4 million, fantastic. He can afford to spend. Why would you do that? There are so many nicer things you can buy with 40 to 50k than wazzing that much money up the wall on a PC. Came under budget, PC allowed 2k. Well, okay, guys, let me show you this. So this PC here, that one there, I built that for less than 2 grand.
Jesse Kando 27 asked me, What is the best temperature to drink water at? Are you serious? You want to know the best temperature? It's water, you numpty. Grab a glass, fill it from the tap, and drink it. If you want it colder, add some bloody ice. It's not rocket science, you donut.
Hey, Farmhand Andy, welcome along. Love your stream, first time here. Thank you, Lewis. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to have enough money to be able to not worry about spending 40-50k on a computer that I'm never going to touch, you know, with doing any kind of gaming or anything. Drew Hodgkins, thank you for the 5-bit share, you are awesome. Yeah, Gordon definitely told you there, Jesse. I honestly think if you're looking to build a custom PC that is top-end gaming, you shouldn't be spending more than 10 to 15k, and that's if you're getting a custom-made case, fully water-cooled setup, just the absolute dog's bollocks PC, much nuts PC. That's what you should be looking at, top end spending, because you can go and spend a massive amount extra on top of that for performance you're never gonna use. I mean, literally never gonna use. It's not top everything, Andy, but it's also beyond that. It's wasted performance. That's my point. Is top not yeah. You're at that point you're starting to put in processors with 64 threads and things like that it's not going to even break a sweat. I mean, I'll put it this way. So my PC, when I built my PC, it's got a 4070 Ti in it. When I was running, and I built it with FS25 with 64 gig of RAM. The fans did not turn on the graphics card, and therefore the graphics card did not light up because it was so well cooled that it wasn't hitting that level. It's different now because FS25 has slightly more requirements, so the fans do come on. But yeah.
Drew Hodgkins 12 asked me, "Hey Gordon, do you think a hot dog is a sandwich? Are you on crack? It's a bloody sausage in a bun. Grab a dog, shove it in the bread coffin, drown it in crap, and eat it. It's a hot dog, not a bloody existential crisis."
Hey Drew, welcome along. Not by a machine, no. And I said the same. I would love a custom built machine. I'd love to be able to get a 5090 in, but that's out of date in 2 years. I do live in Germany at this moment. I went to PC shop to get an upgrade for my motherboard, CPU, and RAM. Do you have a CPU what has it? The guy asked me 4k euros. Well, the thing is, so you'll spend, if you put a 5090 in a machine, you will spend 4k on a system without breaking a sweat. You absolutely, you'll pay as much as I paid for my entire machine just for the 5090.
Steam fan V21123 asked me, should VF get a tractor with less horsepower than his current Fendt tractor? The classic dilemma. That's like asking if you should downgrade from a Bugatti to a bicycle. Sure, you might save a bit on fuel and maintenance, but where's the fun in that? Unless VF's planning on growing tulips and petunias instead of managing a proper farm, sticking with a robust fent is the way to go. Letting go of horsepower would be like detuning a Lamborghini. Pure sacrilege.
Jerry definitely wants me to keep the horsepower. Later, YOLO. Thanks for joining us. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you very much. I mean, what I will say, if you want to spend, if you want to pass a load of money out on a machine that you're never going to use the power on, fantastic, go for it. But yeah, I wouldn't. I would feel ripped off spending that much on a computer. I would rather go buy 5 computers for that, you know, or go and buy myself a brand new Land Rover Defender. That's about 50k for the base model. I'll have the Landy instead, please. And if I've got that much money, I'm gonna get a nicer spec one as well. I'm really liking this as a setup. This Unimog is awesome. Although I think we could possibly get away with a bigger baler at some point. But that would only be useful if we can create bigger bales. Hey, Wellington Lick. Hi, James. Welcome back. Downgraded his Lambo to... He did downgrade his Lambo to a Deutz. But then his Lambo was too big for his farm. I'm thinking the Giants map is too clean. Oxy had to have been involved. That's the rumor. But that does give me hope for Oxy's map if that's true, because Oxy will have got experience of building a map Giants way, and if he's got experience of that, that's really gonna help to improve his maps. Not long now. Oh yeah, just a week to go. If you want to get the Highlands Fishing DLC, !Highlands in the chat. Would be very appreciative, because I would love to be a gold partner. 8 days till new DLC, yes. Something I haven't checked actually. Something I need to check before I continue on is if I go here, I go there, I go there. Yeah. Okay. So. Last chance, if you want to pick up Farming Simulator 25 for 20% off and use my partner code !FS25 in the chat, it is 20% off until midnight tonight. So you have all of 2.5 hours to get FS25 at 20% off. Any update on Jimmy Farm Sim UK, Sim guy? Yeah, I've been working on it. I've been working on it for the last few days. I had a whole load of problems with the sync to fix. and there are still a few rough around the edges bits. My main issue recently was that I had a load of duplicate version numbers. I had a load of duplicate image files that I had to go and clean up. I've got an issue with the brands. I will ask very nicely, if you are a mod creator and you're listing your mod on the Farming Simulator mod hub, please could you put commas between your brands? Because yeah, what's my most recommended map? I am playing it. Saxlingham, absolutely brilliant farmer of the future. Oh no, sorry, James. Hey, farmer of the future, welcome along. Yeah, James, Saxlingham. It is now on Mod Hub. It is fantastic. I highly recommend playing it. Only downside to it is the lack of productions. Otherwise, fantastic map. Really, really awesome map. This has got 2 headlands around it. This island. There's a lot of islands on this field. I'm hoping we're not going to have an issue. We will find out. I'm good, Farmer of the Future. I'm good, thank you. Hey Red, welcome along. It's actually the first map in a long time that I felt that in that area. It is a fantastic map, this. Bailing in the hail is crazy. Well, I'm amazed this hail hasn't cleared off. I'm ignoring the hail because it's July and it's hailing. In the next FS, what do you think they'll be focusing on? A very good question, Drew. I do not know. I have no idea at the moment. Just uploading it now. Nice. Yeah, this is an awesome map. Manual attack should be base game. I agree with you completely, Drew. I agree with you completely. Hey, Carrie Moore, welcome along. This is Saxlingham, yes. What does the baler look like? My baler that I'm using here is the Class Roland 66. It's an older baler, but it checks out. Don't think there's a newer baler in the shop, no. Couple of what have I got? Oh yeah, I've got that for my seeder, haven't I? Right hand drive, yes please. Again, something I've asked from Giants is please can we have right hand drive vehicles? It is a dwarf compared to the Unimog. It only does the small size bales. So we kind of would like to have an upgrade. Better GPS, more cameras in vehicles, better AI, better forestry. So I'll say what I say every single time, Osgood. Every single version of Farm Sim has better AI and better forestry. Look at forestry and AI, and in this case now the next game will have better GPS as well, because they improve all those things with the next game. What I'm looking for is new features. The thing that's important to me now is what new gameplay does Farm Sim bring with the next version, because we've got pretty much every almost every brand we could want. Do you think they would improve on the ground deformation? Yes, I think the next game will improve the ground deformation. So if there is a feature that's currently in game, I fully expect that they will improve those features in the next game. Well, turn too sharply. Oh God. Zoom out a bit. Going around in circles because I keep missing the... There we go. That's... Going to try 5. The handling of the trees and everything is better between the two. Red. Forestry improves with every version of the game. A lot of the forestry improvement that is in 25 came in with the Platinum expansion in 22. Forestry improved with the Platinum expansion in 22, and then they improved it more. Water on windshields and wipers. Yeah, I fully expect the wipers and the water stuff to improve. I expect all of that to improve. What I want, so the thing that I want is, I think I would like soil state. I want soil state to be a thing. So the more you drive over the field, the more it compacts, the more a piece of and different soil equipment has a different effect as to how much it improves the soil condition. So I think if you have a really compacted field, the only way, the quickest way to improve the soil condition is to plow it and then subsoil it, and so each piece of equipment improves the soil condition by a different amount, and then the size of tires and the weight of your equipment and everything has an effect on your soil condition. And I would love to see that as a feature in FS25 or in Farm Sim. The other thing that I would love to see as an improvement in farm, or a feature in Farm Sim, is moisture, and specifically crop moisture. I would like to see it so that if you were to go and harvest grain, or the grains have a moisture level when you harvest them, and if you harvest it too wet, you need to have a grain dryer, and you need to improve the moisture level in the grain to get the best price, and that the price changes depending on how wet the crop that you try to sell is. So you get a drop in the price you get. I would like to see hay drying be a thing, and it not necessarily immediately dry in the same way as in FS25. Bales don't immediately ferment. There's a time it takes for bales to ferment. I would like to see it take time for hay to dry, but it can't be as restrictive or as extreme as it is with the realistic farming, the realistic weather mod we have here. Crop moisture, we need Wopster machine, but yes, absolutely. We need the Wopster back. I think it's the MD5 or whatever it was called, but the Wopster, yeah. I'd like to see field purchasing be more realistic in real life. You can't just walk onto somebody's land, buy their fields. I'd like to see field auctions. I'd like to see fields come up at a lower price. Or come up for auction, and you have to bid a price, and you might get a field for a lesser price. We've never had field auctions. We used to have it that if you worked land, so if you did contracts for a farmer on a certain field, that would reduce the cost of the field if you wanted to buy it. So you could reduce the cost of the field by like 10-20%. Will they improve on ground deformation? I think there's a lot of improvement you can do on ground deformation. I think there's quite a bit, especially if you're doing soil compaction stuff. You could very much do ground deformation better. That's right, we're in 13. Oh, 13. Oh, I didn't play 13, so. Wow, I didn't know we had field auctions in 13. Jeez. Yeah, there's some features that have been removed over time I'd love to see back. Need mud? Yes. So, ground deformation, let's have mud. Let's have, again, if you were to do soil condition, or soil compaction, you could have areas of fields that have got muddy and have soil condition and water together. You could have this bit of soil is in really bad condition and it's waterlogged. You would end up with this is a muddy point and your ground deformation would be deeper and you'd get stuck. Absolutely. Those two things marrying up together to just create such a great feature. Field discounts for doing contracts, but only if you bought without a crop ready to harvest. I would like to see variable field prices depending on the state of the field as well. So a field is more expensive if it has a fully fertilized crop in with the soil in perfect condition than if you had a field that was a field that needed plowing and was newly harvested. So variable field prices depending on the condition of the field. Stop field flipping in its tracks. Because that would also give a good incentive to do contracts on a field you want to buy. That would be nice, Red. I'd like an option maybe to turn on having a cost for resetting a vehicle, maybe. I need to start writing these things down and creating a script for my video to be released in 2027. Realistic breakdown is still what I really want instead of just a meter you can fully restore instantly with one payment. So I would like, yeah, I would kind of like that. I know the brands aren't going to go for that. What I would like is that you have to buy a... Either you go to the main shop and it costs you more money, or you can buy a like a supply crate of repair stuff, and you take that to your own workshop, and using that in your own workshop reduces the cost of repairing the equipment. That's I'd like to see. So yeah, there's people ask me, oh, what improvements could you see coming to Farm Sim in the next game? There you go. That is a ton of improvements right there. I would like to see new animals. Turkeys are an obvious thing because Norfolk. Ducks would be good. Geese would be good. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff which you could very easily bring to Farm Sim to make things to add more stuff in. Brands wise, I don't know where I would go brands wise. I think Magicale would be great. Whether Magicale ever will join Farm Sim, I don't know. At the moment it feels unlikely, you know, to have a huge DLC based in the UK in an area where there is lots of grass work and Magicale not to be part of it feels very much like they turned Giants down again. Animal models, I think animal models got updated for 25. Yeah, I think there are many people who'd like Magicale to be a brand. After John Deere and FS19, I will never say never again. But they strike me as an unlikely brand to come to the game from everything I hear. Well, the reason why John Deere isn't in every category, Drew, is because they don't want one brand to basically overshadow every other brand in the game. Yeah, so there's lots of space for smaller brands to come in going forwards. Horses just working. I mean, horses are the least interesting animal in the game because they are worth nothing. The only reason to keep horses in FS25 is if you want to ride them on a regular basis. And I don't think there's enough gameplay in that to want to do it. I feel like the wheat needs the FS17 textures, or what BB is. Possibly texture update wouldn't go amiss, or massy equipment such as yeah. It's these big brands all have this equipment, and as a result, you know, there is going to be a lot of equipment. Cold starts, I doubt that would happen, Drew. And plus, modern tractors are a lot less of an issue with that. With time is 20. To get the Kristjánsson, it makes it. Yeah, there are mods that do improve things. I wish the character wasn't 7 feet tall. Tractors look smaller. Yes, the character is a little bit big in Farm Sim. I know this because I went and sized the Land Rover right, and his head stuck out the top. I need to go and resize my Land Rover model a little bit. I liked how horses were done in seasons in FS19. The whole you basically run a place where you're looking after other people's horses. Bye, Reds. Thanks for joining us. Engine temp gauge. If that's too cold, your tractors accrue damage. 4X should be on console, it's past due. So again, spoken to Giants about this one, and this one is really interesting. So the thing about a 4X map is, in order for a 4X map to go onto consoles, you have to reduce the level of detail on it, because otherwise it just won't run on consoles. And I know people have attempted this and people have done this. And from my understanding, the reasoning behind it is they don't want to sacrifice the quality of the map to get a 4X map on console. And they can't guarantee. So they can't just say, open the doors and say, right, 4X maps on console, because as soon as there's a 4X map that then does have the level of detail on it that a 2X map has, that's not going to work on console. So I understand where they're coming on that. And it is a limitation of the consoles running a 4X map with a high level of detail. And it's also the reason why Giants haven't made a 4X base game map. Farmer Jab, what setup am I using? This is the Hori Farm Vehicle Control System on this side, and on the other side is a Farm Stick X. But they mean pizza guy. Possibly during map. It has to work its lowest common denominator. So the thing to remember is that Giants will always build stuff to work on the minimum spec. It's why you can have a PC map with an insane level of detail that wouldn't be a base game map. And it is literally because the base game maps and the base game features that Giants create have to run on the minimum system spec. So they are limited on PC. They're limited by the minimum spec. On console, they're limited by the minimum hardware spec, of course. Yeah, it's not Giants going, oh, we don't want to give you 4X maps. It's the Giants want to maintain the quality of the game. And already they get flack for people loading in mods and the game running slow when they've got mods loaded in. I've repeated this a few times. Most mods are not optimized. If your game runs slow while running a mod, it is because that mod is not optimized. It's not that the game's not optimized, it's that the mod isn't optimized. And I saw this the other day on a Facebook post, and it was basically people were going, oh, what improvements would you like to see? And I saw one person, honestly one person write, I want the game to run better with mods and mod maps. I think it was I want the game to not run jittery on mod maps. And it's absolutely, if the game is not running jittery with a base game map, that's not the game's fault. And even if FS is one of the only games that doesn't completely break down when you install more than 10 mods. Oh my god! There are people with 1,000 mods in their game who are complaining about the performance of their game. And I'm going, you're running 1,000 mods! You are literally running 1,000 mods! If you don't think that's going to impact your game, I've got news for you. Just, yeah, mods are awesome. Limit them to just the ones you're using in that save. Because if you don't, your game is going to run slow. I mean, we had it in 19. Download all the mods. We had it in 19. The end of 19, when I was running Bessie Beneath, I was running some pretty heavy mods. And we were getting between 5 and 30 FPS all the time. And I very much said, this is because of the mods I'm running. The mod has issues, it will make your game run crummy and it will cause FPS drop. Absolutely true, BK Farm. Absolutely true. And there's a reason why there's stuff that exists in mods that doesn't exist in the base game. And 9 times out of 10, it's because if you put that in the base game and you tried to run it on the minimum spec, it would not run. And this is the thing. Mods are awesome, but they are absolutely not optimized. The Patreon stuff has to stop. I could not agree with you more. I am seeing more and more and more people going, get early access to my unfinished mod as a tester through my Patreon. And don't do it, people. Just do not pay for early access to a mod, especially one that is in testing early access. Don't do it. You're paying for something that A is against TOS and B is unfinished. You're paying to test a mod for somebody. I work in computers. If you're testing something, you should be paid to test it. If money is going any direction, it should be going to you, not the other way round. If you are paying somebody to test their mod for them, you are being ripped off. There is literally no other way to put it. When you're farming IRL, did you ever have to dry store by turning it? No, we never had to dry store by turning it. Come on, last bail, last bail. This must finish this contract. Surely. No? Yes! Oh, there we go. Thank God for that. Right. Yeah. The reason why I did the other, or I chose to do the other contract second, is because we're going to run out of bale twine. Or we're going to run out of bale net. Custom modding doesn't. So I need to go and double check this, because I absolutely criticized on one of my streams custom modding for doing the early access thing, because they did early access for a baler, and but I need to check. I need to go and check whether it was free early access, because this is where I came a cropper. I don't know if they did it early access on their free tier of their Patreon, or where they did early access for a paid level of their Patreon. And if they did it on a paid level of their Patreon, that is so bad. If they did it on a free level of Patreon, that's fine. You know, having someone required to sign up to download your mod, that's fine. Having them pay to access your mod is where the problem is. And the line has got, well, the line isn't blurred, but seeing the line has become a little bit blurred. But yeah, never pay for a mod. Never ever pay for a mod. It's partly because you have no real consumer protections, especially the way that most modders charge, or most people who are charging for mods charge for mods. So giants have a hard time stopping people from charging for mods. The most I've seen giants be able to do is to say, if you're charging for mods, you're not allowed on the mod hub. DJ mentioned Custom Mods Patreon saying it was free just to patron right, which is fine. So yeah, so if that's the case, I retract what I said before. You can absolutely, because I've toyed with doing this, you can absolutely put a mod up for download under a free sign up. So that there is absolutely nothing that says you can't do that. So you could, if I on my website said you have to sign up to download this mod, then that is fine. Or you have to join my Discord to download this mod. As long as I'm not putting it behind a paywall, that is fine. So what they can do, BK Farm, because it's against the TOS for the game, they could rescind the license for the game that person is using. So absolutely, they could disable the license fee for that game. Hey Glenn, welcome along. This is an awesome map. Love this map. Because you're against the terms of service, and you have to agree to the terms of service to work on a mod book in Giants Editor. Okay, so to put it this way, Sea Beast, if you have to take a donation for a mod to access the mod, that's not allowed. If the donation is optional, that's fine. So the example I would give, itch.io. If you've got your mod on itch.io and you accept donations for downloading it, so long as you can say, so long as the person downloading the mod can go to it and say, I want to have it for free, or I don't want to leave a donation, that is fine. So the line is, if there is any monetary gateway to access and download the mod, that is against the terms of service. That includes, and this is the important one because I see people trying to get around this with this, that includes having paid access to your Discord, and the only way you can get the mod is paying to access the Discord. Yes, it's one step removed, but you're still having to pay to get access to that mod. The simplest way to think about it is, does any money have to change hands to get access to that mod at any point? And if the answer to that is yes, if it is absolutely required that money has to change hands to access that mod is against the TOS. That is the simplicity of it. And there is literally no way around that. Literally no way around. And that includes early access. So my interpretation of this, and I would have to check with Giants on this, I think. A perfect example would be the same sort of setup as we have for the multiplayer server. That if you have to reach a certain level on a Discord, or you can purchase and get immediate access, that is early access. Yeah, same with a paid tier, Shadow Fox. Absolutely. It's a very simple test. And it's one of the things. Yeah, absolutely, Drew. And I hate that. I see. It is not a thing you should be doing. Cheers, Paul Sinclair. It is not a thing you should be doing. It is. You should absolutely not be charging for access. By all means, have a Patreon. By all means, say if you're on the free tier, here you go for testing. Or this is the thing. The whole testing thing is supposed to be a thing that gets around the paying for mods thing, which it does not. And as I said, if you're paying to be a tester, then you're getting ripped off. But if you put it out on the free tier, you're saying, hey, sign up to my Patreon, get into the free tier, come to my Patreon and see what I have. And then if you like what I do, go into a paid tier. Support me if you like what I do. If people like it, they'll pay. They'll support you. That one time he will sue Giants because he's a lawyer and knows which face. How? He doesn't have a leg to stand on. It's on a terms of service he signed. He signed a contract. If he's a lawyer, he should know he has signed a contract that says, I will not do this thing. And then he's gone and done this thing. That is as simple as it goes. I'm sorry. That's about as open and shut as you can get. Oh, my net rolls are empty. I need to go refill them. Console players about for 2 years. He can't. Drew, if he's charging for early access to a map, he can't. Giants won't let him on the mod hub. You can't charge for early access to mods and be on the mod hub. Does anyone read TOS? That's besides the point, Sea Beast. As they say, ignorance of the law is no excuse. You're signing a contract, you better know what's in it that you're signing. Especially if people come around and tell you, you can't do this thing. And the moment somebody comes around and tells you you can't do this thing, he's like, hey, I'm using X map or Y map on my Patreon, but you have to pay in order to be able to download it. Make an option like exactly Shadowfox. Make it a free tier release on Patreon. Because people will sign up. People will sign up to your for free on Patreon, or they'll go and have a look at your Patreon and go, oh, actually, I'll support you. I'll go onto your Patreon and support you. It's part of the reason why I'm looking at my Patreon going, right, what can I offer at the free tier? What can I offer for a free tier on Patreon? Which is why I'm looking at going, right, okay, can I make base game mod edits and release them on my free tier of Patreon each month? So on my free tier, here's a VF edit of a mod once a month. You know, like a Ford colored T7, so, you know, or a David Brown colored case or something like that. Steam fan, that is just empty, you know. From this map, but also keen to see the Highlands map. I'm looking forward to the Highlands map. Yeah, you cannot charge, you cannot. So it's not even not charging for mods. It is, you cannot have mods unavailable for free. You have to have a way of accessing a mod for free. And that is the point of it. If there is no free route to that mod, then yeah. Why I encourage itch.io, if you're not looking to release a mod to the mod hub, I absolutely encourage itch.io, because if you're releasing it on there and you have a donation thing, you can have a suggested donation. You can absolutely say, oh, you know, I suggest a $5 donation to download this. There, but as long as you've got the free option there, so somebody can go, no, I don't want to donate. Because a lot of people will click the $5 donation because it's there and it's set up. You know, that's the thing. Hello, Sorace67, welcome along. What other brands does FS need? I don't know. What other brands would I like to see? Lots. There's lots of brands I still think would be cool to have in farm sim. Lots of brands that actually have lost a lot of stuff in farm sim I would like to see brought back and made more prominent again in the game. Funny headset. I looked at it and went, oh, okay. Now I understand. Most mods for giants do not use the Patreon stuff, no point in using it. Yeah, but I see, well, so the whole charging for mods thing, without lumping everybody into a thing, I see it a lot more from American modders than I do from any other group. Especially the proper charging for mods. It's a lot more American modders than any other modder or any other group of modders. I don't know if that's just because I have a lot of American modders in my Facebook stuff, but yeah, I see it a lot more from that sector of the base. I could, as I said, could be very wrong about that. That's my experience. They're doing 3-year cycle, gives them more time, but I feel like need to add a lot more base game equipment. A lot of it is gone, and well, they have been adding it in as mods and things through, so we've got a lot of it back. I'm hoping Giants are going to do something that I'm hoping Giants will do something that gives the game longevity in year 3. I think part of the problem is that we get the second year expansion out the way, and then there's suddenly we've got now we've got 12 months on the next game, and it then becomes all about the next game for that final year, and the game just drops off like that. I paid and I don't like the model map. What's it like? Well, this is what I said, Shadow Fox. You're not covered by any you're not covered by any consumer protections or anything. Especially if it's not a direct purchase for the mod. You know, if you're paying to be a tester and you test, you download the mod for testing, you bring it into your save game and it destroys your save game, or it deletes all your save games, or, you know, we've had mods that do that. You know, and the mod comes, you have no comeback. You have no thing that says, I want my money back because this mod broke my game so badly that I lost all my saves. What have we got in the 13,000 for an interesting win rate, but it's not very wide, and we have a big one. I have no indication at the moment what will be in the year 2 pass. I feel like one of the DLCs there should be a big open American map. I suppose Riverview isn't like that. Hutem Pantai is a bit like that, but it's not an American map. I think there's a lot of mod maps like that, Drew, is the thing. And we've got a lot of older maps like that. I mean, Gold Crest Valley is very much like that. You know, Western, oh god, what's the mod map that was released in, or what was the base game map that was released in 13? Westbridge Hills, absolutely that kind of map. And that's available, I believe, for FS25. So if you're looking for a base game map along those lines, those do exist. But Westbridge Hills was very much like that because the game was very much more like that at the time. You know, that's a map that's a lot less detailed to it. But is the Westbridge Hills not available for FS25? Yeah, you got nobody you can play to Shadow Fox, exactly. And it's very different to a free mod and the expectations that something could go wrong with a free mod. I hope you're all curious. We are all curious. What would they do for next expansion? Because I worry the next year's FS will die. It won't. Hey, Sodus, welcome along. I hope you're doing well. Westbridge is on Mod Hub. So yeah, if you want to play a classic large field giant space game map, Westbridge Hills is out there. Yeah, Bjornholm was out for 22 and 90. Bjornholm was a fantastic map. I played Bjornholm so much in FS15. Really did. I automated Bjornholm in 15. Yeah, it was courseplay was fantastic back then. You could do the auto drive with courseplay, and it would back up dolly trailers and tip them. It was brilliant. Yes, I would expect the same structure as the year one pass. So I would expect what we have 3. Nexat, Plains and Prairies, Mercedes. Is it 3 in a, or is it 4? I think if there's another. Anyway, it would be roughly the same number of DLC and then an expansion. Oh, we discussed there's lots of new features that could be brought. The DLCs will basically be new equipment. The expansion will be where all the new stuff comes in. My dream, it'll probably remain a dream. Year 2 pass will have Mikhail pack. I don't think, yeah, I think you're out of luck there, Pete. 3 plus expansion, so yeah, 3 DLC and an expansion. And I'd expect the first DLC sort of in the springtime. So March. Normally it's about, it's sort of March, June, September, November. I'm hoping Drummond Farm is like the original, but with Roy's stamp on it. I'll be playing that map for sure. Yeah, if you want to check out what Drummond is shaping up like, go check out my first look that I did, my map tour that I did. I would love a Ford pack. Oh man, I think that would sell so well, but I can't see the Ford brand wanting to do that pack. I can't see New Holland wanting to do that pack. So yeah. Still don't have a harvesting contract. That's really weird. There's another baling contract though, and that's a round baling contract, so I might pick that up before the end of the day. There's a cultivating contract. Yeah, we may pick this up next time. I don't think we'll get through it today. These baling contracts are lucrative. Oh, David Brown pack. Oh my. Sodus, thank you. How am I ever going to read all these names out? Sodus, massive thank you. 50 gifted subs. 50 gifted subs. Thank you so much, my friend. You are breaking me. Thank you. Right, let's get back into here. We're going to read a lot of names out because there's going to be a lot of names in this list. Right. It's Jero Dude, Ghost Stick, ASDS, Pegman 444, Puppy Gamer 1123, Plock Potatoes, V Chernov, Old Dal 1234, Stank is the Goat, Mass Ventura, Mathis 9, Malario, Drew Hodgkins 12, Farming 126, Sloth Farms, Eli Rag, Devilsman 66, Mario Nelka, Pay Short, Maverick 159 HD, Tony Myth, Go Hard Like One, Runty 091, the PM90, Sea Beast 4, Catcracker 6, H-Tang 2810, Lord Faulty, One Lost Soul, Bootin Haas, Wheezy, Acrons, One Sticks 1, Pascal 1978, Klaus, Gretchen Payok, Daniel Riviera OPC, Arno Jevelish, Galaxy Zoc 36, that is not picking that up. Des Dav, Henry JF, McKinty 90, Fuji Thor, Krabby 1978, Triggy 381, Hodgie 84, Reasons to Fly, BK Farm, Super Crazy Mark, Captain J, Igloo. Welcome all of you to the subscribers. If you've received a gifted sub from the awesomeness that is Sodus, please give him a thank you in the chat because, as I said, he is awesome. Drew Hodgkins, thank you for the 40-bit cheer. And Paul Sinclair, thank you for the gifted sub as well. JD Man 1988, welcome to the subscribers. If you can see the gifted sub from Paul Sinclair, please give him a thank you in the chat because he is awesome. And holy word I can't say on this stream. Thank you so much, Sodus. You have just blasted through my target for the month. In fact, if nobody else had subbed this month, Sodus would have single-handedly done the target for this month. Thank you so much, my friend. You are amazing. Your support means the world, and I am just flabbergasted. Oh. Wow. A level 9 hype train. That is 45 packs of Streamloots cards that are going to be available. If we cleared, no, we haven't cleared. So currently 40 packs of Streamloots cards will be going available for free into the chat on Twitch. At the end of the hype train. If we hit another level on the hype train, then we will go and we'll have another 5 packs. 5 packs for every completed level of hype train. But
wow. Wow. Take a drink. VF dust is coming out of your mouth after that.
Thanks, Patrick. Holy jeez. Thank you so much. Cheers, CB. Guys, I've spent most of tonight's stream ranting, and I don't know what to do now. Thank you so much. I can't stop saying thank you. I missed a row. I missed a row. Did I miss a row? No, I haven't missed a row. I've missed a bit here, and now it's going to be difficult. We'll come back, I think. But wait, there's more. No. Or yay. Or no. I can't decide. Mostly yay. Oh man. So Strat Maniac raiding with a party of 2. Welcome, Strat. Hope you're doing well. Only me. I think I did. Well, if we find that we are short at the end of the field, I'll head back. Cool. No, move on. Yeah. So sorry. Part of the reason why I am part of the reason I'm so grateful, I had to go and buy a new set of new glasses yesterday, and Sodus has just gifted another 50 subs. What is going on? That's 100 subs. It's still calculating who it's gifting the subs to. Hey Gamer 200 chat, and welcome along for game 256 very soon. Sodus, thank you, Sodus. Thank you so much. I was about to tell a story. It's still working out who to give all the subs to. Or it has, and it's just not showing up on this screen yet. I'm waiting for it to show up on the other screen so I can read them all out. Yeah, so glasses. So I had to buy 2 new sets of glasses on Saturday. And I went in, and it's because I can't see mid-distance with my current set. So these were falling off my face most of the time. And my current set needs, we're going to snooze this. And so I can't see middle distance as easy, which for coding is awful. So I've had to get a set of working glasses, which are middle distance at the top and reading glasses at the bottom. And then I've got a new set of normal glasses, which are long distance at the top and short sight at the bottom. Or short distance at the bottom. £310. So I am so thankful because... Awesome, Sodus. Thank you so much. Big hole in my budget. You've just covered all of it, so thank you so much. Exclamation mark away, Strat. I had to do the same thing. Yeah, and I didn't even go. So previously I've had designer glasses. I couldn't afford to do designer glasses or anything this time because it was just way out of my price. That is very much a first world problem, I would say. I can't have the designer glasses. It's awful. No, it isn't. A pair of glasses is fine. I got to read it off the screen because it's not coming up. Show me. Here we go. Right. 50 more names. Kaylee BG, Aceface 2024, Duchess 24, Dr. Bikius, Utterly Epic Gaming, Serpentis 55, Nielsen Bigfoot, RBX X00, Harm Conan, Fork Knife 1728, Fatty Gnome, FC Liverpool Fan 93, Sunny 985, Hentijad, Celebrity KY Prox, Face 6768, Alpha AQ48, Lexus, Skyhawk Ohio, Epic Noob, I Will 789, Mock 2S, Crushed Nuts, Callum 3 Connor, Radar 72, Wildside, Willie Anonymous, McGadgety, Tarian 74, Freak Express, Base 2010, Poot 81, Red Books, Mr. Markland, Dark Warrior Da, the DTS 51, J Dunn 1019, Mayan Prophet, Max Davy 45, Leonard Thome, Althar 93, Lucian 30, the Strap Maniac, Skull Crusher 52X, SN 2112, Steve the Pirate 08, Uran 3 SPG, Fletcher DK, Ghost DK 47, and Irish Psycho Flat. Welcome to the subscribers. If you've received a gifted sub from Sodus, please give them thank you in the chat, please. Thank you so much. That random, can't see your full name. That's tennis. I can't see your name. That random, thank you for subscribing. I can't see your full name, but thank you so much. Welcome to the BFN. Cheers, Puss. Holy moly, right. Good thing next stream is not until Wednesday. It's gonna take, oh my god. It's made of time. No, they're very vocals, Sea Beast. They're very vocals. Thankfully, the second pair was free. Just a few more. Oh, Sodus, you're gonna. Oh man. We got a huge weekend next weekend as well. Oh, thank you so much. I'm falling off the side of the screen. I'm in shock. You blasted through my indicator here. Oh man. I'm speechless. Sodus, another. Thank you so much. Another 10 gifted subs, Sodus. Thank you so much, Sodus. You are amazing, and I cannot thank you enough. This is gonna break me. You're definitely trying to break me. Callum Wood 2001, El Africano, a Vendetta 3, Kishi 1985, Trippy Drip. I love these names. Blim Blam 2, Chris S3, Bass 1995, Zate ZM23, and John Messenger. Welcome to the subscribers. If you've received a gift from Sodus, please give him a thank you in the chat because he is absolutely awesome. I cannot thank him enough for all his support. He is amazing. Has been such a huge supporter throughout the whole time that I was out of work and full timing, and it's just been wonderful. Thank you so much. I cannot say those words enough right now. I can't. So thank you very much. The bottom of my heart, thank you. We're at 97%. I've missed a row. 98%. Who was right? I've missed something. Oh, why is that not picking up? Oh, because that's not that. Let's go find this. Let's go find this. Where, oh where, oh where? 114 subs this stream. I think we'll have to do a big giveaway on Friday. I think this is going to be patches. Oh, great. We need to find one more bale's worth. Only 60. There's got to be more that I've missed. Yeah, from Mrs. Sorace. How do you get sub? You can give memberships on YouTube, Aiden. I must have missed a corner. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Sodus, and I will say, happy birthday, Sodus. No, I know it wasn't today, but I have not had the chance, so happy birthday. I know it was early in the month, thanks to Mrs. Sodus, so, yeah, very much. I must have missed a corner. There's some missing. We're at 98%. There's got to be a load of missing straw on this field somewhere. There's literally half a bale somewhere on this field. Another 10. Just making sure I didn't miss any. Don't want to miss any. Sodus gifting another 10 subs. Galaxy 200554. Up the tune. Epoxy Man 05. Azrael 11. Oh, look what I missed. I missed an entire row. This is what you done to me, Sodus. Azrael 112. CTC Pats. Tracker Matsy. Navstar 1, Queenie TTV, Normouse MV, Urano and Urano 5. Welcome to the subscribers. If you've received a gifted sub from Sodus, please give a thank you to Jack because he's awesome. Yeah, trying to sub everybody in chat. Is there anybody in chat who doesn't have a sub yet? Contracts done, chat. Empty the unfinished bale. Oh, there we go. Right, it is 21 minutes past 5. It is 10 to 11. I have work tomorrow. Hey, Tracker Matsy. Because Sodus has gifted 606 subs to the channel. And a sixth of those, over a sixth of those this evening. Thank you, Sodus. So much. So much. Success. I don't have the words. I honestly don't have the words, Sodus. So yes. Completely and utterly broken. We're at nearly 200 subscribers. Not been there in months. So thank you so much. My work here is done. Oh, I just thank you. I love you guys. I love all of you. The support that you guys give me is just immense, and I cannot put into words how much it means. Just being here and watching, just being someone who listens to me ramble, and it's just Slumdog Millionaire, this is awesome. I love this. The fact that you guys are here and it allows me to share my passion for this game with you lot. I love that. I love that you guys. It's been a hard couple of years, and you guys have been amazing throughout it. Hey, LCP. Yeah, absolutely, sorry, and I am so grateful. And as I said to you many times before, that to have the kind of effect that I know that you told me that I've had, that means so much to me. That absolutely means so much. And I've had other people come to me at shows and things and say and how much just being here for a couple of hours and watching a very silly man play at being a farmer has helped them with various things, and that's amazing. I think everybody in life wishes that they would have that kind of positive effect on the world. I'm gonna pick this up for next time. We'll accept that contract now. we will complete both of these because I have a few words I want to say before I finish. We are at 118,000, which is great. We're gonna have as much. We're gonna have plenty to do next game day. I'm gonna have to finish that because I said I've got to go to work tomorrow morning. Right, let's save this here. Oh. I've said it before. I'll say it again. You guys are amazing. Aiden Martin, thank you for gifting 10 memberships over on YouTube. You are awesome. Farmer Doc, Beat 2, Craig Hughes, The Bad Wolf, Alex Ellis, and Mike 8864. Welcome to the members. It is still processing those, so there may be a few more in a moment. There we go. Colby Kester, Craig, That One Weird Channel, and Kirk Xbox Games. Welcome to the members. If you've received a gift of membership from Aiden Martin, please give him a thank you in the chat because he is awesome. And wow, okay, I'm officially broken. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't thank you guys enough for the support and being here and the help, and I don't have the words. I honestly don't. You guys are the best, and just thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being at the very because this is not all about the money. This is never all about the money. This is about the fact that you guys come here and you watch me play a game, and you enjoy watching me play a game, and I enjoy interacting with you, and I get to share this. As I said, I get to share this passion for this game and for farming as a whole, because I come from the place I come from is this is something that I grew up with, and something that I'm not able to go and do in real life for circumstances that were long before my control. And I get to play this, and I get to share the passion for it with you guys, and you come and you watch me, and we have again tonight between two platforms we've had over 100 people watching. So thank you to everybody who's watched, everybody who's liked, everybody shared, everybody who is listening to my crazy ideas, like my whole new website stuff, everything. Thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to Friday. I'm so looking forward to Friday, because we get to have fun with something really, really cool. We're going to the Highlands. We're going to go and play with the first British map, the first official released British map for Farm Sim. And we're going to have a ball all weekend just playing this map. And please come join me for it. We're going to have fun. I'm so excited by it, and I want to share it with you guys. It's why I'm streaming the whole weekend, because I could say, oh, you know, I'll do a few preview streams and play a little bit and go and make a ton of videos. No, I want to go and play it and share it with you guys. Why wouldn't I? Because this is the best community out there for Farm Sim. It absolutely is. I'm likely to be as farm worker's son. Exactly, Paul. So we're going to have CBs, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to have a 4-day party. I'm going to stream as much as I can, and we're going to have a 4-day party to celebrate the release of the Highlands Fishing. And You know, what happens, happens. If we get a ton of people in or if we get no one in, I'm going to enjoy doing it. And we're going to have a ball. So thank you, everybody. I need to find, who can I rate after this? Who am I going to send a rate to after this? Who's that? Who am I going to send you guys to on a Sunday evening? Is there anybody I'm following? Oh, I know. Oh, he's probably finishing up. Yeah, I would send you to Joel because Joel is awesome, but he normally finishes up about this time. I really want to raid somebody, but let's go and see if there's anybody who I recognize who we're not yet following. Need an English streamer. No. I tag English. Who do I send you to? Oh, Trucker Matsy's just started. We're going to send you over to Trucker Matsy. Yeah, I've just seen it, Mystic. Am I not following Matsy? I must be following Matsy. Right, I'm going to send you all over to Trucker Matsy. He's awesome. Absolutely amazing. Go show some VF love over to him as well. As I said, I will be back on Wednesday, where we're going to do the last realism experiment before the Highlands fishing DLC is released. And then yeah, next weekend we're gonna have a party. And then hopefully after that my release schedule will increase and I'll have lots of videos and stuff for you. So yeah, gonna do that. Right. For now, I've got some thank yous to say before we go. Oh, what level? I didn't see what level. What level did we reach on the hype train? What level did we hit on the hype train? Because I've got next stream, I've got to give away a lot of stream loots cards. Over 9. No, it was over 9. I think it might have been the biggest hype train we've ever had. No, I think we completed level 9. We completed level 9. So yeah, 45. So next stream, remind me, chat. Next stream, I am going to give away 45 packs of stream loots cards. Come and join me for that. For now, let's say some thank yous. Aidan Martin, thank you so much for your gifted subs. You are awesome. Sodus, thank you so much for all your gift. Sorry, Aidan Martin, thank you so much for your gifted memberships. Sodus, thank you so much for your gifted subs. Strap Maniac, thank you for your raid. Paul Sinclair, thank you for your gifted sub. Drew Hodgkins, 12, thank you for your thank you for the cheers. Yeah, multiple cheers, so thank you so much for those. Do we have that is it's wild stream. That does not feel like I've covered everybody, but thank you so much. I will be back on Wednesday. I may try and have a video out possibly on Wednesday. We'll see what happens. I want to get some stuff. I need to get some more stuff out. I've got a website to build, so I'll go and do that. For now though, we're gonna leave it here, which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. If you are over on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, give it a share. Massive thank you to all of my Twitch subscribers, my YouTube channel members, and my patrons. You guys are amazing. Your support not only helps the channels keep running, but it helps them to grow as well. So thank you so much for your support. If you've yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.